Hello. In this example, we're going to be determining whether functions are even, odd, or neither. Example A is f of x equals x to the fifth plus 2x cubed minus 3x. So what I need to do is I need to find f of negative x first. So that gives me negative x to the fifth power plus 2 times negative x cubed minus 3 times negative x. Whenever I simplify that, that gives me negative x to the fifth minus 2x cubed plus 3x. Now notice that this and this are not the same functions. Therefore, this is not even. So this and this tell me it's not even. So I need to look at negative f of x. That's negative of the entire original function, x to the fifth plus 2x cubed minus 3x. Distributing the negative sign, that gives me negative x to the fifth minus 2x cubed plus 3x. Now notice that this and this are the same. Therefore, that tells me that f of negative x is equal to negative f of x. And that is odd. You know, the definition of odd, not odd as in weird. Example B. We have f of x equals 2x squared minus 3. Again, we always start out with f of negative x. So that gives me 2 times negative x squared minus 3. And then simplifying, that gives me 2x squared minus 3. Notice that these two are the same. That tells me that f of negative x is equal to, f of x. That's tough to see, sorry. Let me make that clearer here. Negative x, there we go. And because f of negative x is equal to f of x, that means that this function is even. And just as a reminder, if it's odd, it's symmetric with respect to the origin, and if it's even, it's symmetric with respect to the y-axis. This takes us to letter C. C, again, we start out with f of negative x. So that gives me negative x squared plus 6 times negative x, and then plus 9. So this gives me x squared minus 6x plus 9. And these two are not the same because of that minus sign. That tells me I need to figure out negative f of x. So that's negative of x squared plus 6x plus 9. And distribute the negative sign to all three terms. That gives me negative x squared minus 6x minus 9. And these two are not the same either. Therefore, because those two are not the same, it's not even, and because these two are not the same, it's not odd. Therefore, this function is neither even nor odd. And again, let's use that little trick to see if we're correct. 5 is odd, 3 is odd, 1 is odd. All of them are odd, therefore I get an odd. 2 is even, and some people think that this is 1, but that's not true. Because there is no x written here, that means x to the 0 power. So 2 and 0 are both even, therefore this is an even function. And C, we have 2 is even, 1 is odd, and 0 is even. So 2, 1, 0. I'm just looking at the degrees. So it's a mixture of even and odd. That means that this is neither even nor odd.